We recording? I can't really tell. But anyway, hi guys. My name is Patrick. This is my first video, and this is documenting part of my, I guess, low carb / keto journey. I guess me and my wife had been on it since about November, and on Instagram I started posting pictures of the stuff I was eating and cooking, and people asked me, hey, what is this? What is that? And there are things that they wanted to know more about these recipes I was making. We started keto back, I guess, November 3rd of 2018. And my wife and I both started the journey. Well, we have fallen off the wagon a little bit because of Christmas, but during her time, I know my wife had at least lost close to 20 pounds. Myself, I was in it more because I've been diagnosed diabetic. I was diagnosed diabetic back in May of this year, 2018. At first I was a little belligerent. I've had a couple of fights with nutritionists and everything, especially the one at my current endocrinologist's office, the one who's treating me for my diabetes. And I decided to go on the keto diet because it was easier, or I thought it would be easier for me to control my blood sugars. My blood sugars with my endocrinologist and all the drugs they were giving me, and then using the advice of the nutritionist, they were in the 200s. Well, when I got diagnosed with diabetes, I was at 360 fasting and with a A1C of 12.9. So I'll be going to the doctor soon, middle of January 2019. During this diet, I've been able to see stable blood sugar in the low 110 to 120, even as low as 84 is one of my lowest readings. And I'm doing this because I just recently became a father, and I guess my wife recently became a mother, at the same time. Imagine that. So one of the keys to us staying on the keto diet is every now and then to have something sweet, because you remember sweetness. And one of the things I do for my wife and myself is I'll make stuff like panna cotta. I'll be experimenting with things like semifreddo, and try to make that keto, and just a way to help keep you on the track, because a lot of times you just need that. You may remember it. I guess your body remembers that you need something sweet. So this gives us a little bit of sweetness to be able to keep on track with everything. I don't know if you guys can tell. You don't see my gray hair, but I am an older father for the first time, and I'd like to be able to at least see my daughter in the beginnings of her journey to life, and all the way till at least she's out of college and everything else. Everything above that, I guess after college or after college age, will be icing on the gravy for me, or icing on the cake, which I can't have icing anymore. So it'd be gravy or icing, whichever way you like to look at it. So I'm gonna jump right into it. This is my first dish. The one of the things that helps me as far as the keto journey, helps me maintain the fat percentage which you need, because keto is a low carb diet, but you need the fat to help everything along, because if you don't have the fat, it doesn't seem to work for me. And then it also gives me that one little thing that's sweet to be able to continue on the journey. I mean, I do eat lots of protein, but one of the things is just try to boost the fat within those dishes. So back when I was growing up, I am Filipino. We immigrated here back in the 70s. One of the things that my mom would make for us is she used avocado, and she used cream or milk to make some sort of sweet dish, and it was just a way for us to eat avocado. But when I look at the macronutrients of avocado and cream, it's pretty nice. So I guess you could call all this almost like what they call in the keto community a Fatbomb, to help you through your journey. So take a large avocado. This is medium large avocado, and this is going to be like an avocado cream. And so I'll get to the macronutrients at the end of this, or maybe even now at the beginning. This whole dish, this entire dish, which I'm going to fill in this bowl, it's going to be 44.7 grams of carbohydrate or of fat, 11.8 grams of carbohydrate, and 2.7 grams of protein. So as far as fat, it's 87% fat. It's going to be about 10% carbohydrates and about 3% protein. And to round out your day, you can sit there and make up the lack of protein, or I guess the deficiency in protein in this dish, by eating something that's primarily protein rich, maybe bacon, things like that, or cuts of meat. But to get those, to get into the, I guess, proper zone of the macronutrients that you need. So, medium large avocado. One of the ways to test if an avocado is still good is you peel, you get the avocados with the top, and they should be still sort of semi-fresh in the inside. So, and this is sort of like big for its, or heavy for its weight, but I don't know, I mean, it's just a mildly soft, not mushy. So you take your avocado, take a knife. My wife just ran into the light that I have down here, and then lengthwise, just cut your avocado, and it should come out like that. So this is fairly ripe. Take your spoon and just take it out of the take the flesh out of the skin. All right. And take out the pit. Take the knife. Be safe. The back of the knife, just plunge it there, and then on this second half, just pull out the flesh again. All right. Now, you do need a sweet component. You can use a whole bunch of different types of sweeteners. This Pure, you're looking at organic stevia. You get erythritol, which has a little bit of a cooling effect on your tongue. You have xylitol. Any type of sweetener that has a minimal caloric effect, or a minimal calorie effect on your diet. What I'm going to use is stevia in the raw. So I'm going to take about 2 packets of this and just sprinkle it in there. And we'll be mashing in a little bit, so just wait. All right. Now to this, my mom used to add just normal milk, and we would just eat it up. Milk has carbohydrates though, so and was one of the things I wanted to try to avoid. So what I've done is added about 2 ounces of heavy cream. This is super heavy cream. It's about 40% milk fat, and see 2 ounces right there. And what I'm going to do is pour that into here. All right. Then I'm going to mash it up. And then sort of do a folding motion to get the sweetener in there. Now, what this will help mimic as far as avocado, because avocado is so rich in fat, it'll help mimic sort of like an ice cream. I guess you could chill that. You could chill the avocado prior to doing it, but I just sit there and get it from my bowl, which I do have a bunch of avocados here, and mix it on up until it's a sort of creamy consistency. You can be chunky. If you want to use a fork, you can sit there and use a fork to mash it on up to get a creamer consistency, but this is fine for me. And like I said, this entire thing, you're looking at 45 grams of fat, 12 grams of carbohydrates, and about 3 grams of protein. And that this will help you, I guess, maintain the percentage of fat that you need for your diet. So just give it a taste. It's pretty good. It gives me that sweetness that I crave sometimes on the diet. Here's what I'm gonna do, because my wife doesn't know it. She's gonna taste this a little bit. So gives her that sweetness too. She doesn't like avocados though, so I just sort of forced her to eat avocados without her knowing that she was gonna eat avocados today, which yay me. So all right, go ahead and give it a try. You know, keto is a journey. Everybody's gonna have their own, I guess, journey that they're gonna have to take. I don't know what works for you. I know what works for me. I know what's been working for my wife. So I guess I look forward to seeing you in the next video. All right.